Hello everyone. It's been a while since I've had a chance to speak with you kind of one-on-one like this. And, well, I guess I'll just keep you up to date as kind of some of the things I've been doing. I've been off for the past a couple days. I'm going to have another day or two off. What it is the factory's doing some maintenance and repair work on some of the machinery. They do it every year, and so it's kind of an expected little benefit of working there. But it's not totally work-free because they do want us to come in and do some of the annual training that they have lined up for us. You know, they bring in the machinist and they come and they recalibrate some of the equipment and they disassemble it and they do some of the repairs and change out some of the parts that wear down or expected to be start wearing down. And the machinist guys, they're the ones that make some serious money. But they want us to come in anyway on this time off for at least one day of training, and it's the annual training that they give, that all these companies give. They always talk about safety and all these other kind of workplace type of things. And it's so funny because they have us fill out a survey, and it's the same survey every single year. And I'm sure if you're probably out there working for a big company, they probably have something similar. And they always ask you, about, how do you feel about your workplace environment? What are some things that they can improve on? This and that. And I always write the same thing. It's always always complain. It's too hot. It's too dark. There's not good ventilation. There's safety hazards everywhere. There's tripping hazards everywhere. It's just a highly dangerous environment. And there's like dust everywhere, and I was always complaining about that. I always wrote the same thing down on the surveys that they gave. Well, because they got all this dust, and it's just hot in there all the time, and once all the machine gets going, it's like loud, and it kicks up, well, they put it in these fans, and I kept on complaining about this, and I guess eventually they heard something. They put these fans in at the two top corners of the factory. And they literally, cut a hole in the ceiling, and they put a fan there blowing in. Then they put another fan on the other side, and that one was blowing in. And I guess they thought that this would help create some circulation. Well, it helps like a little tiny bit, but I'm thinking, when I saw this, I was like, what? If they had a fan blowing one way, sucking the air in, and the other one blowing it out, well, that would improve things quite a bit, but, I don't know. So I guess, in this survey, I recommended they turn around one of the fans to actually help things. But there's always tripping hazards everywhere because, all the little parts from the machinery that have fallen on the floor, and some of the electrical work they do, the pieces fall on the floor. And so you have, this dust on top of these pieces on the floor, and then everything is like, you got this razor sharp metal, you got, all these like wires and high pressure cords everywhere, and it's just like, and it's hot and it's dark, relatively speaking. I just say, tear off the whole damn roof and have it just only work when it's bright and sunny out, and that'll just create such a much more pleasant environment. But I guess it won't quite do that. But some other things that have been happening, so with the team. And you'll notice that I'm not, sitting down at my desk like I normally do. Well, some other people in the house, they wanted to move some things around, and they wanted to kind of change up some of the living spaces. And I guess it's just something that you got to tolerate when you're living in a house full of people. Every now and then you got to just move things around. So my desk and, my little plant and the background and everything, it's kind of got taken away for the time being, but hopefully it'll be returning soon. So we were out, and we were kind of enjoying some of this time off we had, and we recently went to a Renaissance festival up the coast. And oh my gosh, let me tell you, it took a little bit of getting over a hill to go to that Renaissance festival. I had a little bit of a traumatic experience with Renaissance festivals in the past, and the other fellows, they're telling me, they're kind of giving me some ideas on what I can do for my next video, and they're all like, oh, you got to tell them the story about, the Renaissance Festival. And I'm like, well, okay, maybe. So I might have that be in a story later on. And then they're telling me, they're like, oh, you got to tell them about the time that you made Hillary Clinton so mad that she went home and made cookies. Well, yeah, I might tell them about that too. And they're like, oh, and you got to tell them about the time that Bill Clinton looked at you straight in the face and lied to you. I'm going like, maybe, I'll think about that one. So, they were kind of throwing out a bunch of ideas for different videos I'm doing. I got the dance-a-thon thing going. Don't know if you saw that one. I posted that one. That one's looking to be kind of exciting. Hopefully it'll be kind of like as popular as that tag thing. We shall see. But also doing some interviews with some folks, some of my subscribers, and look forward to doing some of that, and hopefully you'll enjoy that. But I'll let you go. I just kind of wanted to keep you up to date as to what I'm doing, what's going on. It's looking to be a little bit more of a nicer day today than it was yesterday, so probably going to go out to the farm, is what we're starting to call it, and do some more planting. But that's it. Thank you very much. Talk to you later. Bye now.